Welcome to another episode of Real Spill with Shine Shin hosted, where we're gonna break down news stories today that affect your world tomorrow. I'm your boy Shine and I'm your host. Today I'm joined by none other than my boy Joe Solomon. Now, if you don't know who Joe Solomon is, I'm gonna break it down for you. He a singer, he a songwriter, he a rapper, just an all-around entertainer. And if you know who I'm talking about, then guess what? This guy will also come in your house and build some shit. He a carpenter, plumber, just a regular all around jack of all trades. You might know him as Ross Serch, but today he in the building is Joe Solomon. What's going on, my boy Joe?
What's up with you, dog? Just chilling.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I'm chilling too, man. It's a beautiful Friday, man. We out
Yes,
here
sir.
doing our thing, man. Man, it's good to have you in the building, bro. Everything going good with you, fam?
Yeah, man. Working on some projects, got some shows lined up. Still doing that little acting thing, and still out there grinding, man. The grind never stops.
Oh man, I forgot about that. That's right, my boy actor too. If you don't know about it, check him out on Amazon Prime. Man, what's the name of that show?
It's the TV series, The Underground Railroad. I think I'm in 4 of those episodes, but you got to look real close because we got on makeup, so we ain't looking the same.
Word, man, word, man. Well, for the people out there who don't know you, I want to go ahead and be able to give them the full story of who Joe Solomon is. So we're gonna start at the beginning. Where was you born at, bro?
Born right here in Millersville, Georgia.
Millersville, Georgia. So that was in the 70s, right?
Yeah,
What was Millersville like growing up in the 70s?
Millersville was rough, man. There was a lot of division between black and whites, and we didn't have the gang violence like it is now. But Millersville was separated from rich, poor. You got it, you ain't got it. Me growing up in the projects, we didn't have it. Nobody I knew in the projects, even the ones that was doing better than the ones living in the projects, still didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Millersville done changed a whole lot.
Would you say for the better or for the worse?
I honestly have to say for the worst, man. People are just not tentative about their city. They don't act like they love where they come from. They don't treat it like we treated it back in the 70s when we was hustling and doing our things. It was to help the community, grow, help somebody pay their light bill, or help somebody get some groceries. Now it's just about self. You want to floss, you want to get out there with rings, cars, rims, and all that. That ain't what it is, man. It's been corrupt. It corrupted the whole city.
What do you think brought that about?
The young folk. It's partly our fault because we don't do what we supposed to do in reference to the young folk. We just give them what we want to give them to get them out of our way so we can go do what we do. But
Word.
the bitter end or the opposite end of that is we left them alone. So now the streets had to raise them, and these so-called OGs, that ain't older than them and ain't got no more education than them. They listening to them because they see them cats in the same position. Whereas they look at us as grown folks and be like, nah, we ain't listening to him. He ain't from where we from.
Word.
Little do they know we've been through more than they'll ever go through. The stuff we went through is the reason why y'all able to do the buffoonery y'all out there doing.
Boy, they sure be doing some buffoonery too, boy. I'm
For
talking
real.
about they got all kind of platforms to do the stupidest shit they can do.
The stupidest shit. I mean, then you want respect, but you out there, twerking in your bathing suit and your Victoria's Secret, and then you leave the club Saturday night and you ain't sobered up enough to change clothes and take a shower. Now you're back at church with the same clothes you had on at the club.
Oh, they don't buy lingerie for their man no more. They buy it for TikTok.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they're gonna buy it just to put it on, do a TikTok video, take it out, go to bed by themselves.
Do the TikTok, get up there with them old Betty Booster eyelashes. And, one of y'all can get a good man. You
Can't
take them
see.
shades off your eyes. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy how I was saying that to myself this morning. It's crazy how we went from the 80s to, nah, I ain't finna put that in my mouth, to now you got there talking about I'm a throw baby. It's crazy, man.
I lived through that transition too, bro. I lived through that
Yeah,
transition.
it's just crazy how you watch things go from where you were to where they are now, and you like, damn, how that happened in the span of 20 years?
Technology.
Technology, social media, all of that crap out there. People think it don't cost you, but it costs you to be on Facebook because you're not paying attention to something else.
Yeah, it costs you the most valuable thing in the world, your time.
Your time. And when they take away your time and they got you programmed into what they want you to do, you ain't looking at nothing else. You trying to get likes.
Yeah,
You
you spending
trying to.
15 hours of your day thinking of stupid shit to do.
That's it. I don't know how somebody can get up and say you bossing and you spent the last 7 hours on Facebook. What the hell are you bossing at?
That's Mark Zuckerberg boss.
I don't know what it is. I mean, shit, put me on. Tell me how I can get on Facebook for 7 hours a day and still boss.
Yeah,
That shit is amazing.
they got the whole game fucked up,
The
bro.
whole game, man. They got our children out there fucked up in the game. That's the sad part. You making them believe that this lifestyle is what it is, but that shit ain't what it is.
Nah,
It's for entertainment. It's
that,
television. That's what it is.
everybody ain't meant to be an entertainer.
That's it.
You know, we need to start raising some more doctors and lawyers. We ain't raising them no more.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? In the culture, that ain't smiled upon.
Well, shit,
You know,
we nobody wants a doctor. They want a
nah,
basketball player. They
yeah,
want a football player
or a rapper.
or a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, everybody's not a rapper. You know, cultivate
That's
what your child is. They not a rapper. Your child didn't come out of the hood. You came out of the hood. Your child was brought up in the suburbs.
let him be that.
Let him be that. Don't let him know you came from the hood.
Yep,
You don't ever have to go there. I was there. I grew up there, so you never have to go through this.
exactly,
You know.
exactly.
But like you said, we're not doing that anymore. We're encouraging them to keep making TikTok videos and keep running into walls while you damn trying to listen to TikTok because you ain't paying attention to the house.
Nah, the whole world is surrounded right there on their phone.
Yeah,
Now,
it's all fucked up.
and we're gonna bring it back to your household. What was your household like? You had any sisters and brothers?
Man, I got 8 sisters.
Yeah,
I'm
I was.
supposedly to have a half brother, but me and him don't really, you know, I try to reach out, but he don't reach out, so I quit reaching out and just let it be. But
So
I
you
got
had 8 women growing up in the house with you,
well,
bro?
not exactly all growing up in the house. It was me, my mom, and my 5 sisters that came from my mother.
Okay,
But I got other sisters that came from my father, and I can't cut their ass in half, so they my sisters.
I
I don't know
understand
nothing
that.
about that half sister. They're my sisters.
I ain't got no halves either, bro. I
And
feel the same way.
that house growing up, honestly, my mother was good. She was good as far as providing for me, keeping a roof over my head, food in my stomach, clothes on my back. But my mother had a strange kind of love for my father, and being that I looked just like my father, every time she whooped me, she take out what she was mad at him about on me. So I left my mother's house pretty early, around the age 13, 14, and went up to Pennsylvania and lived with my father for a while because that house was abusive. I mean, it had love in it, but
At the
if I
same time.
fought one of my sisters, my mother come home, beat the shit out of me for fighting them, and then turn around and beat the shit out of me again for even messing with a girl. And then I jump on one sister, all the other 4 jump on me, so I'm getting my ass tore up on both ends. Shit, it's time to get out of here. So I bailed out, headed to Pennsylvania, spent some time up there with my father, and became a man, came back to Georgia, and miss my sisters, miss my mother's, aunts, cousins, and wasn't nobody in Pennsylvania but my dad and my granddad.
Yeah, you kind of flew past Pennsylvania. What was that like going up to Pennsylvania, being a
Man,
Georgia boy going up there?
wow, it was a
What
country
part of
boy
Pennsylvania?
in Phoenixville.
Okay.
We lived in Phoenixville, 10 South Main Street. Had like a pizza parlor right around the corner from it. And, that shit was, man, when I first got there, they found the guy in the trash can with 36 entry wounds and not exit.
Well, that's a hell of a welcome, man.
Somebody that shot this nigga 36 times, dumped him in the trash can behind our complex. And I'm like, damn, I done left this country ass back road, dirt road shit for some crazy shit. I ain't never heard that many helicopters, that many trains, that many damn sirens ever in my life until I moved to Pennsylvania. Hell, that's where I first got shot. Got shot first in Pennsylvania. Country boy trying to watch a damn gang fight because I'd never seen it.
Yeah.
The only time we saw that shit was on TV. So when I actually saw and I was there while this gang fight taking place, I'm sitting over there trying to see what's going on. They ended up catching a stray bullet. So that taught me to keep my nose out of other people's shit early.
By what year? What years you was out there?
Man, I was 14. That had to be like 84, 85, somewhere in there.
Okay, okay.
And it was still, Philly was,
The
at
federal
that time,
government bombed Philly in '85, so I know Philly had to be.
Philly was off the chain, man.
Yeah,
It was areas in Pennsylvania. My dad warned me, you can't go. He's just like, bottom line, you can't go in this area. It ain't got nothing to do with what you wear. You just can't go into this
you
area,
period.
period. Because a lot of Italians lived over there. And at that particular time in the 80s, they wasn't really vibing with black people like that. It's different now because the city is actually trying to live up to its name, brotherly love. But back then, shit, it wasn't no love. It wasn't no love and no brothers. It wasn't no love for shit. They was just out to get money.
Yeah,
That was it.
I done heard stories about Philly from back in them days. So when did you discover that you had a talent for music?
Music, man, I can't count the ass whoopings I got for music. Whether it was Sam Cooke, Johnny Lee Hooker, I've always loved music. Shit, I used to sit up late at night at the TV when we didn't have but two channels, 13 and 41. And I'm sitting there with that damn wire clothes hanger with aluminum foil all over the motherfucker because I didn't
Just
want to miss
stretching.
Dolly Parton, 9 to 5. You know, the TV went off at 12 o'clock and then that motherfucker turned to snow.
Yeah, I remember back in the day. Yeah,
So
they don't do that no
they
more.
don't do it no more. And when it turned to snow, the last song you heard was 9 to 5, Dolly Parton. So at a young age, that shit put country in me. So I guess that's how country came out of me because that's all you could hear. When the TV went off, that's all you heard. And then you wake up in the morning with Slack Central, trying to sell pork chops and shit like that. And you know, music been a part of my life. I can't do shit without music. I honestly can't. I can't focus. I can't think. I got no drive unless music has a part of it. It's like breathing to me. No one would ask you to stop breathing because it would kill you. So for somebody to ask me to leave music alone, you're asking me to kill myself, and I can't do it, man. I've lost two marriages behind this music. I've lost all kind of shit. Music is just I can't do it. I'll give up this world if you tell me I gotta live in this world without music. Kill me. That's the only way I'm gonna. You can kill me. I don't want to be in this world without music.
You kind of already answered this question, but I want to still ask it. What inspires you when you go into the booth? What do you take with you when you go in the booth and do something?
Everything that means something to me. I try to whenever I write songs or formulate songs, I give them pure honesty. That's all I know. Whether the shit makes me look good or makes me look bad, it's honest. It's real music. Because most of the people that know me, they grew up with me. So I can't lie to y'all.
Sure.
Y'all know me. I would never put nothing false out there. My advice is that whenever someone go in the booth, take you and take genuinely you into the booth. Don't go in there trying to be nobody else. Just be whatever it is. Cause I open myself up to a lot of my ancestors and I got some funny ass ancestors. I got some serious ancestors. I got country ancestors. I got ancestors from all walk of life. And when I open myself up to them, if they give me the inspiration to write this song, then I'm gonna write it the way they told me to write it. And I'm gonna perform it the way they told me to perform it, because that's the only way it's gonna get across what they was meant for me to get across with this song. I take no credit for none of the music I write other than my ancestors come through me. But I'm glad they choose to come through me. I ain't saying it's a curse, but
No, that's a gift, bro.
none of the music I write, ever since I came into knowing about me, myself, my ancestors, I don't take no credit for that because the person I was before the knowledge is what keeps me in the I guess you could say relevant in the rap game or in the R&B or Southern soul game now because I didn't fall to the wayside back then. I learned the knowledge and learned what the music was truly for, and that's all. Hell, if I don't make $1 million, if I don't get on 106 and Park and none of that shit like that, I don't, man, fuck the Grammys. I do it because I love it. You
Gotcha.
know, like I tell people, the music is for free. The CD is what I'm charging you for. You know
Gotcha.
what I mean? I'll give you the music for free. Hell, anybody that know me know anytime you catch me in Walmart, you like Joe drop a song, damn, I'm taking off. And you ain't paid me shit. So it ain't about the money. This is just about the love of the craft. And I love the craft. It's just a beautiful thing to me. I really love the craft.
Now, there's some people who, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, I keep getting the phone call. Y'all gonna have to give me a second.